Hey Grub fans, you know what time it is. That's right. World of Tanks puts out a new ASAP on 8.11. Now normally they put this out usually between 2 to 3 weeks of the patch coming out. Just to tread the water, so to say, to see what the fans' reactions are going to be. And, well, I'm going to let this play.
Hello everyone, my name is Mikhail Zivits and I'm the producer of World of Tanks. Today we'll talk about the new 8.11 update. The new update will feature a new map, some gameplay changes to several old maps, rebalancing of the Tier 10 tank destroyers, interface changes that we've long wanted to make, and a new game mode.
The new game mode is what might interest you guys.
What will be the most important thing in this update?
The most important feature of the 8.11 update is the new Big World 2.4.1 engine.
A brand new, updated graphics engine. It's not the Havoc engine, but it's a stepping stone in that direction. Bear in mind.
This means that developers will get a toolkit to work on some new, interesting large-scale features.
What can you tell me about a new game mode?
Now this new game mode you will want to listen to.
In this mode, teams are formed in such a manner that tanks of one nation confront the tanks of another one.
That's right, bitches. You heard it first. If you're a German player, you're on the German team versus others that are not German. It's a true test to see if everyone's right saying that the Soviets are unbalanced.
For example, Soviet tanks versus German tanks, USA versus France, etc.
Now, there is a downside to this, and I'll let the video play.
Japanese and Chinese tanks won't participate in this mode as they don't have all types of tanks.
Again, so no Japanese, no Chinese, sadly.
This mode can be easily switched off in settings, same as for encounter and assault modes.
But why would you? It's epic.
What will happen to the maps?
This update will bring one new map. It will be a semi-urban winter map, featuring a large town area with indestructible buildings and its surrounding grounds. We will also make some gameplay changes to the following maps.
Now bear in mind, guys, once the test server's up, I will be getting you test footage of the new map, okay? I'll be making a training room, and we'll go through the new map, okay?
Erlenberg, Northwest, Highway, and Redshire.
So 4 new maps are getting updated as well. Again, guys, I'll go through those maps, and we can do a comparison of to and from.
Players had lots of questions about 2 unbalanced respawn spots and poor gameplay on these maps. In this update, we tried to fix these issues.
Will something change about the tech tree or in existing vehicles?
There will be no new vehicles added to the tech tree.
So no new tanks are being added, which is a shame, because I honestly feel that they should be adding more tanks currently right now to the Japanese, actually to the Chinese, the Japanese, and the British.
No new vehicle branches, so you won't have to research anything. A few vehicles will be added to be tested by super testers. These vehicles will be added into the game later as premium vehicles or as special vehicles. Also in this update, we'll rebalance the Tier 10 tank destroyers. For the guns of the 150 to 152 millimeter calibers, we'll reduce single-shot damage values from 850 to 750. However, their damage per second values will remain basically the same and just a bit lower for several vehicles.
So basically what they're doing is they're lowering the damage but upping the reload time.
The guns of the 130 and 170 millimeter calibers won't be rebalanced. We will also remove the top 1200 horsepower engine of the French AMX Forge 155 tank destroyer and leave only one engine of 1000 horsepower.
Good.
The armor penetration of the heat shells for the Tier 10 tank destroyer Object 268 will be significantly reduced.
Fucking A.
What else
But notice they haven't said anything about the Death Star.
new will be in Update 8.11?
Some changes will be made to the in-battle chat. You'll be able to switch chat off
which is stupid,
or look through the chat history,
which is smart.
letting you read everything that players said during the battle. Players will also be able to store purchased camouflages
Which is good.
and emblems and use them repeatedly.
Which is good. Now, the way I'm picturing that is I'm picturing you buy camo on, say, one American heavy tank, and then you can put it on the other tanks for free, maybe. Same as emblems. Who knows?
Now players will only pay for purchasing new camouflages or emblems. For example, players can purchase several camouflages or a dozen emblems and then switch between them for free. In settings, you will be able to switch off showing the enemy tank that destroyed your vehicle.
I honestly think that's good. Because, honestly, the reason why I think it's good is because if I feel that I've been cheated, i.e. they're shooting through an indestructible house, or, you know, they're using an aimbot, or things of that nature, how else are you supposed to know?
The tank on fire message will become much more obvious.
Which is much better.
A large icon will appear in the center of the screen,
Which, sadly, truth be told, is actually taken from several players' mod packs. Wargaming have said that they want to start taking stuff from players' mod packs and incorporating them into the game, like showing your reload timer. All of a sudden, that starts to appear in World of Tanks. Yeah, it originally came from a mod pack.
with the current tank drowning icon. In this update, we tried to make crew management more convenient.
Which is so much more easier, but guess what? It's in XVM.
Up until now, players had to perform multiple actions when retraining or transferring crew to another vehicle. You need to open personal file of each crew member, retrain him, close personal file, and then choose the next crew member. Now, crew management, such as crew transferring, will become more convenient. You'll be able to transfer the whole crew. You'll also be able to retrain your crew with just one click.
Which you can do in XVM right now.
Summing up, the 8.11 update will be a transitional update ahead of releasing a massive 9.0 update.
Which is rumored to be the Havoc engine update. So who knows? And well, guys, that's ASAP for this week and how I feel about it. Well, let's see. How do I feel about the ASAP? I think that they're going in the right direction. They really are. The fact that you can turn off chat now is just stupid. It really is. Simply put, if you turn off chat, does that turn off the radio chatter too? Like those morons that stand, you know who they are. They start at the beginning of the battle and they click, 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 and you just right click, ignore. You know what I mean? Does it turn the radio chatter off? Who knows? Again, I think it's quite stupid to turn off the chat. Because a lot of people, I mean, granted, yeah, there's a lot of spam. Oh, how does the Type 4 Chi 2 handle? Like a tank. Would you expect me to say? But no, most importantly, guys, I honestly believe deep down that turning off the chat would be a bad thing, a very bad thing in the long run. But truth be told, you know, at the end of the day, that's entirely up to the player in question. I know a lot of players just ignore chat. They leave it. They let people just spam and talk and talk and talk and don't do anything. As for me, I'm going to leave chat up. I will be recording the chat box, you know, the chat options and the text for various reasons. But overall, the 8.11 update, when it does hit, seems to be a very good update. I am looking forward to the nation versus nation combat. I really am, for one reason. If it's going to be nation versus nation, it's going to come down to either the Soviets and the British. British Death Stars are pretty much the only decent tank they got going for them. Of course, anything Soviet will, but then again, all the tank destroyers are getting rebalanced. Tier 10 tank destroyers are getting rebalanced. So I won't fear driving in my M103 anymore, knowing that my M103 is not going to get one-shotted, or my or my T32 is not going to get one-shotted, or my T34 is not going to get one-shotted by the infamous freaking Death Star. But time will tell to see if this was a good patch or not. But I have to honestly say this 8.11, the way it's going, the direction it's going, gets two fangs up from the Cobra Commander here, guys. So as always, guys, stay safe, have fun, keep your shells flying, keep your enemies dying. Cobra Commander is out, and don't forget, give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, give me a thumbs down if you didn't, and of course, if you gave me a thumbs down and you didn't like it, please leave in the comment box down below why you didn't like the video. And as always, guys, take care, and I'll see you on the battlefield.